Welcome here. Go ahead and get our save loaded. And I just realized I forgot to fix my mic before I started. I say fix because with the stick set in front of the desk, I have to sit back a little farther. And that means the mic arm has to be attached in a slightly different spot on the side of the desk to reach just right. Anyway. 60 more? You people and your streaks. All right. Well,
danger. Hazardous region
where are we and what
detected.
were we doing? We are on the bridge of the Swan Song. And I'm not sure what we're doing because we're just standing here. I think I was thinking about deploying some laser towers around there, if I remember correctly. Because there are a variety of annoying creatures attacking us. Yeah, okay. Let's grab the peas, which should both be preloaded. And let's bring them in. Don't know if I actually want to bring him into system though.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I'll bring them nearby. Hello, Drud. Welcome here. Looks like we have a minor war going on outside our base yet again. Okay, we definitely have a hull part shortage at this point. I don't think there's anything we can easily do about that one, though. Other than tell people to stop buying ships from us. And since that's where we're making our money... I think I'll just leave it alone for now.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Getting attacked by a bee. Alright, once the peas get here, we'll grab them, fly them over here, drop laser towers somewhere around the end of the superhighway. And call it good.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, troubleshooter's back. So that's good. Where is... Oh, there it is. The owl. Okay. Let's teleport aboard the owl.
Danger.
And then I'm not
Hazardous region
sure what
detected.
I'm going to do next. Should I go into Tharkus Cascade, the other half, and start wiping out the stuff there? I don't think we're going to go into Matrix 79B ever. Or should I clean out the... I'm going to go explore the dead end in Matrix 101. Because I'm not even sure what exists there. Hey, you, out of my seat.
Ma'am.
Alright, let's go explore Matrix 101, because I have no idea what that place looks like. And I, at this point, would kind of like to know.
Jump gate Family Zin.
Come on, select the jump gate that I was actually pointing at, not the one off to the side.
101. Entering system. Matrix number 101.
And what the heck are you?
Wreck.
Well, obviously.
Xenon station.
That's some kind of station, alright. It looks like it's made out of just regular xenon parts, but assembled weirdly. Okay.
Wreck.
And this is probably one of the original terraformer ships, if I had to guess. Alright.
Asteroid.
And here we have those weird xenon asteroids.
Xenon station.
Okay. Is that over there more station, or is that just stars? Looks like just stars. I don't see anything else in this system. Let's scan to be sure. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other indicators here. Okay. Yeah. No useful information known about this system, basically. The important information is that there is no xenon industry here to worry about. And apparently no xenon ships either. So, actually, here. This place is a complete non-entity as far as protecting the area. Go ahead and clear out these build storages real quick. No build storage. No station. And we have successfully completely overheated all of our weapons. Come on. That's cleared out. Now, where's the actual station that this is attached to?
Factory.
There, 15%. Okay, so never got started building. We're good. We'll just leave it alone. Alright, let's go dock back aboard one of the capital ships, and then we'll grab one of those P's and
Danger. Hazardous region. Entering system. Arcus Cascade.
start xenon proofing the place.
SE. Shield generator. Docking granted.
Okay. Now,
Ma'am.
remove orders. Teleport 2.
Entering system. Family.
Out of my
Zen.
seat. Alright.
BOA.
Don't select the thing that's off to the side. Select the thing directly in front of me, you piece of shit.
Jump gate. Arca's Cascade.
There we go. How hard is that? If I press the button to select the thing in front of me, I expect it to select the thing in front of me, not way off to the side. Actually, we got some loot here. Let's collect that before we go through. There's a small but growing crop of ship hulks here in front of the gate. We can capture if we ever bothered to care.
Entering system. Arca's Cascade.
I do believe that the gate we want is over this way. Can I not select that?
Advanced satellite.
Okay, it won't let me select the superhighway. That's weird.
Superhighway. Arca's
I can click on it and
Cascade.
select it, though.
17.
First is like, did I have the wrong button? That doesn't make sense. But no, it just wasn't letting me select it.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
The wrong button is a fairly easy mistake for me to make. After all, I regularly do things like push the wrong button on the right button on the wrong stick or things like that. There is a K. We do not want to get close to said K. That said, we are faster than it is. Okay. So we're going to want to lay these lines out. Going straight away from the front of this, probably. Out to a certain distance. Deploy laser tower Mark 1.
Hazardous region detected.
Okay. Now when we get back here, we're going to try to start laying out a second line. Going roughly this way. Okay, that was the last tower.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. And we'll come back with a second one after I analyze the position and decide where I want to lay out the next lines. That line is somewhat haphazard and possibly not ideal, but I guess we'll find out when we look at the map. Okay, pretty sure that's lined right up on the gate. Now, what do we got? Oh, that's pretty okay, actually. It's not straight off the end of it, but that's fine, because I don't expect any ship to come straight off the end of it. I expect them to start turning and heading this way. A little bit above it as well, which means I really should lay out another line below. And we should grab, as soon as we dump this thing, instead of grabbing the next P, we should grab one of the capital ships and go wreck that K real fast before it creates a problem.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
So,
Not what I signed up
grab this P. It almost coasted through the gate. And we'll order it to go back to here. Upgrade, repair, consumables, laser towers, 100 of them. Beautiful. Now, here's the autosave. Someday, when the autosave is over,
Entering system. Family Zin.
we will grab the troubleshooter probably. Because it's the fastest and most maneuverable of our ships.
Danger. Hazard. Entering system.
Of our
Arcus
capital ships, to be
Cascade.
clear. And then we'll go smack some poor K around. Hello, survey.
K.
We've just started dropping laser towers in front of the superhighway in an effort to keep the Xenon fighters out of the system. And we're heading out with the troubleshooter to take care of the first K of the day. Before he comes in here and does anything to any capital ships, I'd rather he didn't shoot. Anyway.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Nope. Yeah, I think we can hit him as we go by. Nope. Nope. He dropped out. That's fine. We'll go wreck his day. Pretty sure we're still in range. Okay, I think we just hit his shields there. Alright. Listen here, Mr. K. I'd rather you had half the engine power you currently have. Think you can arrange that for me? Yep, that was easy.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, we're just out of range. He thinks we're in range, but we're just out of range. Why are the turrets not firing? Not sure why. They're really annoying like that sometimes. But occasionally, the guns will just decide that they don't want to fire at somebody
Hazardous region detected.
until you change their settings. Don't know why. Alright. There's a bit of loot around here that probably should be picked up. Now we'll just have to grab the other P and lay out another line of laser towers.
You're ahead.
Maria.
Danger. Hazardous
Oh,
region
that's one of the.
detected.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, where do I have a Maria? But no, it's one of the anti-cock patrol. In watchful gaze. Problem solved? Okay. Now. That looks like an SE that has escaped. I'd like to know where he thinks he's going. That implies to me that we need to lay our next row over here. Because they're going to leave the highway and head this way. So we should go like that. I think we'll start from like right there. And lay out a loop
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
with the next S. Or not S. P. Speaking of which, where is that P? There he is. Move all orders. Teleport 2. We really should build a proper defensive
Entering
station here.
system. Family Zin.
Problem is I don't want to build a defensive...
Ma'am?
Go away. You're in the way. I don't want to build a defensive station in front of a superhighway, because superhighways are annoying, and I'm not as sure of the mechanics of where exactly ships emerge around them as I am with normal gates. But anyway.
Entering system. Arca's Cascade.
So we want to go roughly to the marked position and then point directly at the superhighway and fly more or less straight. And then when we get there, we want to turn around and fly back, more or less. Precision not required. And then we can go take our fancy guns and go blow up that S probably before we're leaving. Alright, looks like we're flying directly along the path we want to lay stuff on.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Pretty much exactly. Go ahead and drop out.
Empty space.
And let's start dropping towers. Okay. We head back roughly parallel.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay.
SE.
And Pop goes the ass. Let's go pick up its loot. I wouldn't exactly call this an optimal laser tower layout, but it'll probably do the job. Yeah, it's a bit weird. And the line laid out in the return trip is also
Danger.
weirdly
Hazardous
wonky.
region detected.
I'm not sure what they were doing there that caused them to lay out like that, but I was flying pretty straight. I guess they just decided to do their own thing or something. Anyway, hopefully that will keep most of the fighters out of here, or at least keep them to a minimum. We should also explore along the edge here, because it's a distressing number of fighters or freighters that are flying somewhere over here. In any case, let's get this to a nice safe distance, and then we will pop over to the owl and send this home
Danger.
to reload.
Hazardous region detected.
Okay, you will be going back to the shipyard, where you will not advanced satellites, laser towers. Boom. Get to move on. Now, the owl. We're going to go do some quick exploration. I wanted to do. You,
Alright,
out of
yeah.
my seat. There we go. And autosave. Of course.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
There's probably a station or something out that way. If I had to guess. And if there is, it should show up on long-range scan. Or I should just be able to straight up see it. But I don't see anything, so who knows why those freighters are actually out there. Maybe they were mining? I don't think that's on a straight line from Matrix 101. It might kind of be. No, because that line would run right through our stuff.
Hazardous region detected.
Oh, there we go. Xenon Factory. Okay. Swan Song. Come blow the shit out of this. Knew there was something out here. Let's get rid of this build storage before I can start building. Oh. Gotta turn off the... Also, I accidentally picked up some ore that I need to drop. I don't want that weighing me down.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay. Boom. Empty build storage. Now, there's one drawback of the Maria. Drawback, I guess you could call it. It's got universal cargo, so it can carry everything, including stuff that you probably don't want to carry on a fighter. Although, if you want a really tiny freighter that can haul anything,
Xenon factory.
I suppose that gives you a really good option.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Might as well go ahead and shoot this for a bit. The capital ship will be here to do it in a moment anyway, but every little bit counts, I suppose. Plus, I want to stick around to destroy that build storage as soon as the station itself is dead. Interesting this wasn't picked up in the long-range scan, though. It must only pick up completed stations or something. Here we can see those launch bays. These little ones would be about the right size to just barely fit a small ship. Wasn't too wide. But these might be... I don't know. It could be the little ones on the sides are drone launch bays and the bigger ones in the middle are for small ships. But then where do mediums dock? Yeah, I don't know. I assume this is where mediums dock. On this thing somewhere. Because there's nothing, no other part of a Xenon station that would really serve as a docking point. These things in the ends are the connectors for to connect everything else.
Hazardous region detected.
Pretty sure the top and bottom aren't useful for that purpose.
Awaiting orders.
Boom. Alright.
Container.
Build storage. I'm going to need you to go away. Whenever it eventually realizes that it shouldn't be here anymore.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Which will definitely happen someday. Come on, hurry up. There we go. That's pretty definitive proof that it doesn't actually matter how much damage you do to them. Now. Do I want to drop a satellite out here farther? Wait, wasn't there another Xenon station over hereabouts somewhere?
Advanced satellite.
Well, that was
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
particularly awesome. Oh well, as long as you don't run into anything else, having no shields isn't going to matter. Don't know if landing on a capital ship will get us our shields back or not, I don't remember. Might have to leave the system for it. Which isn't exactly hard to do. I thought there was some kind of xenon something out this way. That was just off the edge of the system and I couldn't see it. We could be entirely wrong though.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Because I don't actually see anything. Like not even an asteroid base, I don't think. Alright. Well, it's not marking this place as xenon owned anyway, so whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and pop through to friendlier locales and... Oh, I didn't realize there was a... Oh wait, no, that's one Hectiva's choice. Okay, that's because the map is rotated weird. There we go. Like, wait, there's not a gate down here that leads...
Danger.
I'm in the wrong
Hazardous advanced satellite.
part of the system, I think. Go. Something was just detected. Okay, it made the sound like something was just detected. I don't hear anything though. Or don't see anything, I mean. Yeah, and hitting select next enemy does nothing as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's go and get out of here.
Asteroid.
Ah ha ha. I knew there was something out here. Where?
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Also, how to get full shield back? What? I see. What an interesting little construct. It's a xenon defense platform disguised as an asteroid.
Turret.
With argon beam turrets on it. Okay.
Turret.
Get plasma. Get plasma. plasmid.
Asteroid.
Okay. I can't believe I've never seen this before. But I guess it makes sense if I never happen to get close enough to it to have it show up. Except like once or twice, and then it was always, why doesn't this show up on my map?
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Pretty weird little thing to have out here, I guess. Okay. Also, it's weird that we're way over here on the edge of the system and it hasn't moved it to center it. Usually it would. Like, not center, but move it. Shrink the size of the displayed area and move it more this way. Yeah, what with the advanced satellites out on the very edge and everything, it's almost like they have some specific size set for the system or something. Map's weird here.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Well, there's a K. As soon as we're done with blowing this up, we'll grab the troubleshooter and head out this way. Just going to float around a little bit until I actually have eyes on the K. So it doesn't get frisky when I'm not looking at it.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Anyway. He does look like that K kind of wants to head over this direction. I'd really rather he didn't. But he'll be held up by the laser towers long enough that we'll have this blown up and out of here long before he gets this over here far enough to be a problem. Oh look, it's a second K. Well, troubleshooters can be eaten well today, I guess.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Maybe we should pack up all our ships and go take out the stations deeper in. I'd really like to have a an Asgard before I do that, but realistically, yeah, we have 64 million. We're not getting an Asgard anytime soon. Not unless I all of a sudden make a ton of money. Anyway, this thing's almost gonna blow up. That 3% haul, 2% haul, 0% haul.
Danger. K.
Boom. Alright. Let's go to the troubleshooter.
Rattlesnake. Docking granted.
There we go. Hello, autosave.
Ma'am.
Okay. Off to the bridge we go.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Now.
K.
Let's go take that one out first, probably. Okay. I think we'll swing wide. Okay, that one's out of the laser towers, so we can easily just go straight at him.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, we'll light him up, then we can go get the other one. Ideally, I don't want to destroy these in amongst the laser towers, because if I do that, then they explode and damage the laser towers, when otherwise it wouldn't be a problem. So it's perfect that this one is out of the way. And the other one still being
Danger.
in the laser towers
Hazardous
is
region detected.
less ideal. Pop goes the engine. They're trying to shoot the bottom guns at me. It's not working because I'm too high. Although, speaking of guns, let's see if we can get rid of the, what do I call them? The cheeky guns. Don't need to. Gonna go boom. Any second now.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I think that gun might already be dead, too. Hard to tell from this distance if it's actually blown up or not. But either way, it's gonna be gone in a second.
K.
Boom. Alright, other differenter K. Oh, that's a new K. Okay, let's get the one that's farther away and out of the laser tower mess, where its explosion will cause the least damage. And let the new shiny one, who's right in the middle of the laser towers, wander out first, if possible.
K. Danger. Hazardous region detected.
going? Get back here. Yeah, that's what I thought. No travel drive for you. Matter of fact, if I can arrange it. No engines for you. Okay.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Get rid of the engines on this one. The other K is currently shooting at us, which I don't appreciate. Boom. Alright, let's get the hell out of here so we can get some range opened up. We're fast enough that we don't really have to worry about it.
K.
Alright. I have the other K in view.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
That one is barely hitting us, so let's back off just a little bit. And if we hold right here, we should be in range of, but out of range of, both Ks. Let's shoot this one a little bit more to get rid of his shields. There.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay, focus on the one that's still mobile. He will blow up long before we have to worry about him actually getting in range, so I'm just not gonna bother trying to maneuver.
K.
Yeah, kaboom. See ya. And then we can get this one.
Danger.
Which will also blow up. Nice. Okay.
Danger.
Let's just sit here and collect loot for a bit. So that's the 4th K so far today.
Hazardous region detected.
All taken out with the troubleshooter. And one station construction site taken out with the, what am I gonna call it? Swan Song. Alright. Now, we could go into the other half of Tharkus Cascade, wipe that out, and then start considering building a station in front of the jump gate. That would neatly bottle up Matrix 79B. The problem with that is
Danger.
it's slow
region
and boring.
detected.
I'd rather not. There is a bit of loot over there I could pick up around the gate. How much money do we actually have in the shipyard right now? $15 million. Not that much, but I'm kind of curious. If I sold a ship configured the same way as the things are configured, I'm not actually going to sell one of the things, but I'm going to check to see what their configuration's worth.
Danger. Hazardous
Okay, if I
region
were to sell
detected.
thing 2 to the Antigone, let's say, they would pay me $26 million for it. Okay. If I were to build a duplicate of the thing 2, I want to build ships. Did I not save that preset? Damn it. Let's just go with high preset. Because that's going to be basically the same anyway. No crew, because we're selling it. That would take 10k hull parts. It would be 2 ship loads, is about 2 million. So I could import hull parts sufficient to build and sell rattlesnakes for a significant profit. Or I could just order everybody to stop taking up all my hull parts, damn it. Here. What is our actual production per hour of hull parts? All parts were producing 9k per hour.
Hazardous region detected.
We should probably buff up our hull part production. Let's see, where's that station calculator? Okay. So where's hull parts? Okay, currently we have 6 hull part production. If you make that just 12, which is admittedly a lot, that will mean that we're short to 2,000 refined metals from our current production. That's all? No other intermediate product to be short? Workforce would also be 1,000 short.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Let's up that as well. Which would get us to be slightly short on medical supplies as well. Okay.
PE.
Our P has come to bother us. We'll just go ahead and swat the fly real quick and this will be over with momentarily. You! Go away, you're bothering me. Collect his loot.
Danger.
Okay.
Hazardous region detected.
So we could double our hull part production. And it would cost us we would need 19 medical supply. Okay, let's look at the factory. Now, how many medical do we have right now? We have 18 medical supplies. We need one more medical supply. Which should be fairly straightforward to add. We would just keep using this cut down design version of the fat design we have over here on this side. So let's copy
Danger.
sequence,
Hazardous region detected.
paste sequence, Control Z error, and then remove module. And that'll get us one more module for a total of 18, or 19, I mean, from 18. Go ahead and assign a builder. All right. And then we need 2 more of these. So copy sequence. Drop that in as well. Confirm changes. Now, the other thing that we were going to need
Danger. Hazardous region.
says energy
detected.
cell production. We need 14. Which we have. That's not a problem. Refined metals are going to be the thing that we needed. Where's the refined metals entry? Refined metal production, 6. Do I only have 5 refined metals? I think I only have 4 refined metals. Really? Okay. So if we had 2 more refined metals.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay, what do refined metals use as their components? It's just ore and other raw materials, right? Pretty sure. So, let's check workforce estimates. 44K, which is what we'll have. It'll be just under 44K, but you know. Okay. Okay. No, we do have 5 refined metals. Where's the
Danger.
5th one?
Hazardous region detected.
Unless the 5th one was on its own spar somewhere else. Better check. Or at least this says we have 5. Right there's one. Okay. Good deal. As having it on its own little spar up here means I don't have to look for a place to slot it in.
K.
Alright, meanwhile, another K has arrived. We'll get back to figuring out how to slot in 6 more hull part productions as soon as we bop this guy. Actually, we should probably wait for him
Danger.
to once again
Hazardous region detected.
make his way out of the Laser turrets. Laser towers, whatever. We'll give him a minute. So, step 1. Add 2 more to this. Come on, autosave, go away. Confirm those modules. And then we can just copy sequence. And we can't stick it there because it's a little bit too short. But we can stick it over here onto the end of the... Come on, don't do that.
Danger.
Okay, we can stick it right here onto the end of the refined metal production bar. This is a new one. And that should get us everything we need. Now, we need 16K hull parts to build this. So we're probably going to have to import those. First, let's check to see if that K is making progress to get out of there. Kind of is. Alright, first of you can go buy hull parts over here from the Pyramid. Okay. Ready with the build storage. Unload. And park. You
Danger. Hazardous region.
go buy hull
detected.
parts from the Argon. Come back. Trade with the build storage. And then park. And you... are there any other hull part factories around here that are reasonably full? There used to be one in here, but the boron blew it up. That's a really terrible place to build a factory. Oh well. There's one. Do you have anything in storage? Yeah, but not enough to bother with. Okay, we'll leave it alone then. We'll just buy them from the Argon.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay. Load up. Fly back. Go to the build storage. Unload. That gets us most of what we need. And when you're done, go park. And we'll worry about the last 800 or so later. In the meantime, Xenon is making no progress to mention, so let's go blow him up. He doesn't look like he's being fired at very much by laser towers anymore, so hopefully he's out of explosion radius of any real number of them. Okay. Looks like we're approaching him directly from below, which is a non-ideal direction to approach a K from, but we outrange him significantly, so I'm not going to worry about it. If you outrange a K by enough, this is actually not a bad angle to approach them from. Because you can see a lot of their more squishy pieces, like the shield generators, both engines, bottom turrets. Pretty much everything that's worth shooting at a K can be seen from this angle. In this case, it isn't going to matter because he's going to blow up long before any of that becomes relevant. It does look like we blew up both of his shields, though. Not that it matters because his shields are down, so. Boom. The only time when taking out shields on the capital ship you're planning to destroy actually matters is when you're vastly undergunned. And then it only matters a little.
Danger.
Or a lot, depending on just how undergunned you are. Oh. Like if you try to take out a capital ship with a fighter, then it matters a lot. And your ability to take the shield generator, destroy the shield generators is probably the difference between you being able to destroy the ship or not. But if it's just a case of I'll have to sit here and let my turrets on this capital ship shoot at it for a little longer because the shields keep regenerating a little bit, it's not a big deal. Alright, so let's pull back a little bit away from the gate. And then we will go double check to make sure that our station is set up properly.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Alright, that's probably far enough. Alright, station. What else do you need? You need Claytronics, most of which have already been delivered. Energy cells, which have already been delivered. And a few more hull parts, which we can worry about. They'll probably be delivered automatically, or we can just send out a small freighter and grab some later. Yeah, 6 more hull part production. Double our capacity on that. 1 more refined metal production.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And then a little bit of stuff to support the workers that we need. Alright, so we just need to wait for the Huron E's to get back and this will all be taken care of. Lovely.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the Huron E's are a little slow. It takes them some time to get to where they're going. In the meantime, let's order the experimental shuttle to engage in slightly risky behavior and start placing satellites around this system so that we have some idea of what's going on there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Does the ship voice remind anyone else of Subnautica? Obviously the voices aren't the same, but do I want to place any more satellites than that? Probably not. That's good. Okay. We'll have it go park back there when it's done.
Danger. Hazardous region.
If it starts getting harassed, we can send in a fighter or something and deal with it. But the important part is that should give us some idea of what's going on in here. Actually, you know what? Let's place another satellite over here. Okay.
Danger. Hazardous region.
Because I really want the gate to be covered. And my current satellite layout did not have the gate covered. Alright, now we'll have it move back, fly back and wait over there. Okay. That should be here soon, TM. And start placing satellites. And that'll allow us to see enemy movements here in the other half of Tharkus Cascade. Matter of fact, it's here already almost. And then we can prepare for if we want to invade and blow all the shit up in there or not. Matrix 79B with its shipyard and probable wharf are the, or actually there is definitely a wharf, is the bigger target for sure. And I'm guessing they're getting their materials to build stuff from Savage Spur. Looks like it.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
So we took out 79B, we'd probably have to take out Savage Spur as well, just to keep them from rebuilding. Anyway. No, there's a K right there. The experimental shuttle definitely does not have to worry about that, but it looks like it might be preparing to come through the highway. If it does, then we'll just head out and smack it around some. That's not where you were told to put that satellite, you piece of shit. Whatever.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
It dropped the satellite while it was still moving. The satellite coasted on for a significant distance. If it keeps doing that... Damn you. Look at that. It was ordered to place a satellite here. Instead, it drops it way the hell over there. I've never noticed problems with this thing doing that before. Why? You did perfectly fine satelliting up the last half dozen systems I had you do. Why are you placing them way off now? Well, I guess we'll have to see what the ending satellite pattern looks like and go correct it ourselves.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah. Okay, please don't shoot this one off into space. Okay, I placed that one properly. Maybe it's because I'm watching it? It doesn't make any sense, though. Here, can I actually order you to collect deployable? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's order him to collect and replace the ones he misplaced. Damn it, did it again.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Well, we're removing that order because that one's reasonably placed to watch the gate. I guess. If I zoom out far enough, will we place it properly? I don't think it works that way, but... Nope, it definitely doesn't work that way. Piece of shit. Stop screwing up satellite placement. Oh well. I guess if you want it done right, you have to do it yourself. Here.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
You. Fly and wait right there. And then basically right on top of where you're flying and waiting. Drop a satellite. There.
Awaiting orders.
That should get us the coverage we need, assuming he actually stops properly. Okay. Now drop it without flying all over creation. Nope, he still ejected it at high speed. Piece of shit. You never did that before when I ordered you to place stuff.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Fly and wait over here. You're going to eject it at high speed every time now. And you're going to do it in the direction I want you to. Well, it's not rarely happening this time. Okay, there he managed to place it and it stayed in place. That's happened exactly twice for all the satellites he placed in this system. Anyway, let's go refill. Every single one of these except one was, or this one and this one, I think, were ejected at high speed. Which is not at all what I wanted to happen. We ended up having to place 2 more satellites just to get some kind of complete pattern. Alright, anyway, let's go through and destroy that K. He doesn't deserve to remain there. The weird thing is that previous systems that I satellited up with that thing, it went fine. You just placed them normally. First time I've noticed it ejecting it weird. It wasn't just placing them wrong by a little bit either. Some of them flew all the way to the edges of where they were supposed to, their coverage area.
Hazardous region detected.
So it must have dumped them basically immediately after exiting travel drive before it even slowed down. You never had them eject where you need them? Usually I like to use the eye to place satellites because they do it precisely. At least in my experience, they always did.
Entering Arcus Cascade 17.
Alright. Let's go tell this K what we think of it. This will be K number 5 for the day, I think. I think it's number 5. Might be number 6. Depends on if I'm counting the ones that popped out of the gate. Earlier. I don't know if I counted that one or not. Anyway. It's only been an hour and a half and we've already got somewhere between 5 and 7 Ks, depending on if how I'm counting them. If I remember to count certain ones or not. I think this is probably number 6. Anyway. Got a little close to him, but it's fine. We're out of range now, and we didn't lose our shields, so it's a win. What faction am I playing as? Kind of my own. I'm not really helping any particular race. Anymore, at least. So, in the early game, we were helping the Paranid up here in this little corner, where they normally get wiped out really early. As you can see, they're no longer in any real danger of getting wiped out early. Or really wiped out at all, considering that they've actually taken over the system that the split lost. Not to mention all of the Xenon systems up here. To be clear, the Paranid did not destroy anything in these systems, more or less. Basically, I did it all myself, and then they moved in afterwards. But I'm also kind of protecting the split down here from the Xenon. Really, I'm just kind of protecting the north side of the map against Xenon aggression. Anyway. It looks like we have a couple defense stations we could take out if we wanted to clear this system out. This system, not terribly valuable. It does have some hydrogen, some ore, some silicon. Sunlight's not too bad, but it's also kind of in the ascend of nowhere. Well, actually, it's not too bad. It's right on the major trade lane in Tharkas Cascade. I'm not bothering to take any systems for myself or anything like that. I just have this station and this one. The HQ has had minimal stuff built on it, and the shipyard has everything. Anyway. Thank you very much for the follow, Last Wall Gaming. Really appreciate it. This shipyard, if you are all sensitive to gore, you should probably look away. This has an entire economy bundled into a single station. This is a terrible idea. Never ever do this. But I decided to do it once just to see how bad of an idea it was. I mean, I knew it was a bad idea, to be clear. And it is a bad idea. Also, it has a complete Terran economy, although that's really easy to do. About the only thing you could say for this is that at least it's well organized. Although as I continue to grow it out, it slowly becomes less and less organized. It used to be the bottom level had all of the final production attached to it. The middle level had all of the intermediate products, and the top level had all of the worker support stuff. But since then, some things have been grafted on wherever I could make them fit. For example, we have extra all part production grafted onto the top over here and such like. Got some plasma conductors grafted on the bottom. Microchips grafted on the bottom. It's kind of grown a bit. The real problem with building this way, the only benefit is that you don't need to run freighters everywhere. Because you could just, everything ships internally. The major drawback is that it takes forever to build, because you can only build one piece at a time. And that is slow. Currently it's building on extra refined metal production and supporting requirements. Extra hull part production, I mean. So we got a little bit of medical supply production going on. Some more large habitats to support the worker needs. A little bit of refined metal, and then more hull parts. Doubling hull part capacity because at the moment, hull parts are the bottleneck. For the longest time, weapon components were the bottleneck. But now it's hull parts. Because most of the money I'm making has been coming from just passively selling ships. And the bastards just won't stop ordering until they run me out of something. Selling a lot of Kurakamis to Yaki. Some Chimeras to the Split. A lot of the Kurakamis never make it much past the system before somebody destroys them. Some of them don't even get to leave the station. Looks like we sold a lot of Chimeras recently. Occasionally we sell some freighters or something. Anyway. Meanwhile, how are the Xenon taking our invasion of their space? They don't seem to be doing anything about it, probably because they really can't. Send the Swan Song down here to blow apart this attempt at making a shipyard. And we should probably bring the Thing 1 and Thing 2 in and have them start pulling up this defense platform, just on general principles. Keep the Xenon busy farther back, then they won't have time to mess around in Tharkas Cascade. 15. So let's grab Thing 1 and Thing 2 and order them to attack. And then we'll probably take the troubleshooter over and supervise it ourselves. Population loss is what hurts. I do have a mod that I'm using that makes population growth way faster. Otherwise, waiting for population to grow, that's the other big problem with a single station. If you've got a lot of stations, then population can grow much more reasonable rate. Because it's growing on multiple stations at once. Although it's still slow. But yeah, I was looking for a mod that would like double the rate the population grew at or something. No such mod exists as far as I can tell. Everybody who wants to make a mod that makes population grow faster is like 1,000 times faster. So I ended up taking an existing mod and tweaking it a little bit. Well, he got away. Also, the mod I chose to download was bugged.
The aqueduct.
It was making it so that they also consumed resources 1,000 times faster. That wasn't good. Like, why do I have no population? This is weird. Oh, I have no materials. Why do I have no materials? I should have excessive materials. About 3 minutes of tweaking the mod later, and that all went away.
H.
Looks like we have new prey arriving. And H is not a particularly dangerous threat. At least not to this ship. He does have 2 large turrets that can really smack something around. But against a fellow large ship, they're not too threatening.
Danger.
They would be a lot more threatening if it wasn't for the fact that he's very squishy. Anyway.
Danger.
I'm making a lot of money off selling ships. Otherwise, I'd just turn it off and make it so they can't do it. It's pretty easy just to set a purchase restriction so that AI can't buy ships from your shipyard. But that's my principal moneymaker, so I'm not going to do that.
Awaiting orders.
Instead, I'll just continue trying to build this station up until eventually I win on the battle for who can use the resources faster. That is, of course, impossible, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to stop trying. Also, I have it set to 150% and they still buy like crazy. Or until the station crashes the game. Well, as long as I don't visit it, I don't notice the slowdown. Because it doesn't actually take much game performance to run the station. It just takes a lot to draw it. Anyway, which thing are you?
Rattlesnake.
Thing 2. Looks like thing 1 is hot on our heels. So make sure they don't blow themselves up. These things are notorious for doing dumb. If it moves in too close to that stupid station again, instead of staying at max range where it's supposed to, I'm going to be very annoyed. Because if it does that, it means I'm going to have to manually position the stupid ships, and I don't want to do that. I installed the AI mod, so it's not supposed to do that, and it still does it.
Xenon defense platform.
Alright. Let's just cruise into range. First, let's take out the build storage. Which is probably already in range, if I had to guess. Yep. No build storage for you. There. Nice and empty. Now. Thing 2 is arriving. Hopefully it's smart enough not to proceed much closer. Its main guns have a little less range than this one does, because this one is upgraded for projectile speed on the main guns. And Thing 2 is a stock, unupgraded version. It doesn't seem like it's moving in to use its main guns. Okay, whatever. A little odd, but AI, what else can you say? At least it's firing its turrets. And there comes Thing 1.
Awaiting orders.
Zipping along underneath. And it is also firing its turrets. And firing its main guns. Okay, good. Anyway. An eye out in the system, make sure no excitement shows up. Like we have some Xenon freighters heading. They're probably heading over to work on this station here, which looks like it got blown up by somebody. Interesting. I certainly didn't send any ships out there, so who knows who did it. Alright, let's bring in the Swan Song and order it to attack as well. Looks like the lights have gone off on this module, so it's... Oh, what did it come out to be? 25% is when the lights went off? I think that's the actual number. Okay. Boom. Shift fire to the next module.
Orders.
Looks like the last of the... I think that's the last of the Huronis. Got back with their hull part loads. Yep, all three of them are parked up outside. Okay, so we're short of a few Claytronics. We're short of a few hull parts. How are we doing on Claytronics and storage? Okay, Claytronics, we are significantly undersupplied at the moment. That's probably going to be the next bottleneck if I had to guess. Okay, how have the other ships moved around us? Autosave. Could you pick a more inconvenient time next time? Alright. Looks like both of those ships have moved over to the other side of us from where they originally were. Keep an eye on the little idiots. They don't move into range of something that they shouldn't be in range of. You're firing your main gun already. Stop moving forward.
Rattlesnake.
Okay, finally. You are way too close, you little idiot. Whatever. AI, what can you say? Ugh.
Defense drone. Xenon defense platform.
65%. If the swan song doesn't hurry up, it's gonna blow up before it gets here. Not really, because the swan song's almost here already, but... Station versus battle fleet. Feel bad for the station now. Well, you shouldn't, because the station has a very large amount of health. And it appears they're designed so that their whole purpose is to kill the player through boredom. Alright. And there we can see the main guns of the Swan Song firing. I really wish I had an Asgard. But we do not even begin to have enough money to buy an Asgard. We spent far too much of our cash as it was just being able to get the ability to build rattlesnakes. The ability to build an Asgard on top of that, I don't think it's going to happen this run, to be honest. We just don't have a good enough money-making machine this time around. Those little bastards. They're taking out my forward medium turrets. How dare. Oh well, as long as they're not taking out my, what are you gonna call them? The heavies. Large turrets. We'll be fine. But before we engage suck, those are all energy cell containers, aren't they? Mostly, yes. Okay, we do not want to suck those in. Alright, well. Unless an I or a K shows up, this little problem should take care of itself quite handily. Meanwhile, how are things going back at the ranch? Looks like they're building the habitats. Which means next we just have the refined metal and then straight into the hull part production. The cows eat the pigs and shit on the chickens. Yeah. It'd be more likely that the pigs would eat the cows. To be perfectly honest. After all, cows are herbivores and pigs are omnivores, so... herbivores will occasionally eat meat. It's just not a normal part of their diet. And yes, cows will eat snakes. But they won't eat snakes the way a pig will. And pigs won't stop at snakes, that's for sure. Okay, so aside from losing a few medium turrets out on the nose, we haven't actually lost anything. Annoying little drones. Years and years ago, Dad used to run a drain cleaning business. And have these cable machines. It'd have like a C-shaped cutter on the end. And the cable would turn. A big drum of cable on the machine, have an electric motor on it that turned that drum, which would turn the cable. There's this kind of cool little arrangement of wheels you'd have at the front. 3 of them in a little tri-lobe-like arrangement. You'd have a lever that would tilt those, or turn those wheels. And depending on which way they were facing, they would either push the cable out or pull it back, using the cable's own rotation as energy. Really cool little device. But anyway, the idea is you'd run this thing down a pipe and it would chew up whatever blockages you had and let drain. Anyway, so a friend of ours owned a pig barn. Actually, he owned a bunch of pig barns, but a couple of them in particular had storage, shall we say, for pig waste under the barn. Because that's how the barns were built around that time, around the time these were built. You had slatted floors, and it would drop down to the bottom of the barn, and you'd have enough down there for like maybe a month. I'm not sure how long it actually was, but somewhere between weeks and month, or maybe a month or two. And then after that, it had to be drained out to the big old lake of, well, stuff you don't want to smell. And the pipe for draining this was about that big around. It was not a small pipe. Unfortunately, said pipe also had a tendency to get plugged. And you're like, what would plug a pipe like that? Pig skin. And pig bones. Because if you weren't quite diligent enough and didn't check the barn quite often enough, or if you just plain old got unlucky and say a pig died shortly after you checked the barn, and then you didn't check it till the next day, which would be the standard practice, the other pigs would eat it until there was nothing but skin and bones left. And then where is said skin and bones going to go? Through the slats. And then when you empty the barn out, that skin and bones will get wadded up in those pipes and plug it up. And you want to talk about messes that are a pain to clean up. Trying to get into that pipe and clean out effectively shit-tanned pig leather is not a great time. We actually ended up buying a special machine for it. It was a water a water-powered turbine, literally. This little metal thing about 4 inches around. With a blade, big ol' blade-shaped blade on the front, and then little knife blades sticking out around the outside. And I would go in there and just shred that stuff. You can only use that thing in certain kinds of pipe, though, because it would actually cut through the pipe if you weren't careful. But it was very good at doing what it did. That, and we had another machine that was basically a post hole digger on a downward-facing frame with an agitator, kind of a rod sticking down with a couple more rods welded on at 90 degrees. You could stick that down on top of the output, and that would churn it all up to make it more liquid so it'd flow through the pipe better. It wouldn't actually blend anything, but it would help it flow a little better if it had been plugged for too long. Because if it was plugged too long, you'd get too much, it would be too solid, too dry to flow out the pipe well. You'd have to run water into it, and you'd also have to agitate it. You want to talk about smell. I don't have a very refined sense of smell, but that sure did smell. Anyway, I can safely say I'm glad those days are past. The bacon smells great, so it makes up for it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the newer barns all have much better mechanisms for that kind of stuff, but those old barns, they weren't quite as well set up. But anyway, long story short, pigs are not picky eaters. There's lots and lots of urban legends about pig farmers who died of a heart attack in the barn or something like that. But I don't know if any of those cases are actually true. But I'd certainly believe it. Did I ever upgrade the main guns? Yes, I did. They have like 10k, a little over 10k range now. They don't do much more damage, I don't think, but they do have a lot more range. Here. Why is it sorted by stations? Okay, troubleshooter. Loadout. Expediter. Projectile speed. It does give it 20% more damage, I guess. That's pretty good. And a little more rotation speed, which is nice too. Surface element damage plus 40%. That's a weird thing to upgrade for on a projectile speed. They're not going to complain about it though. Makes it a little easier to take out the engines on a K if you wanted to stop moving. You can get a lot more than 20% damage out of it if you upgrade them for damage though. I wanted the range mod on this one just so I could reach out and touch things at slightly longer distances. There's a T. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Awaiting orders.
These things are kind of cool. Anyway. Yeah, for something like the Swan Song, where the green guns already have about the same range as your turrets have, I would definitely prefer the damage mod as well, but for a rattlesnake, where the range is kind of short. I'd rather have the why are you all being weird? Displaying an attack marker way back there. I'm pretty sure that's not actually how the orders are, but it makes me concerned. Okay. Also use a mod that lets you put any main guns on any LXL ship. That'd be a nice mod. I'd probably put Terran main guns and everything.
Awaiting orders.
Anyway. The Terran main guns, I think, are pretty much superior in every way. Because they've got good range. They've got good damage. They pretty much everything you could want out of a main gun. So yeah, I'd probably just put them on everything if it was a possibility. I don't mind the rattlesnake main guns, they're just a bit short ranged. And they also don't do as much damage as the Terran ones, I guess. But I think I calculated it out that a Sin with 3 guns did just slightly more damage than a rattlesnake with 4. Anyway. I don't think I ever looked up the cooldown performance on different classes of gun. So they might just be significantly better. But yeah, the damage mod on Terran guns, kind of scary. I should have took out that build storage before we left. Oh well, we can go back and get it. Like 40 or 60% cooldown? That's a lot. Either one of those is a lot. Well, I wanted the range on this. The range, the projectile speed also makes it a little easier to swat fighters and stuff if they're being annoying. Or rather, a lot easier. Boom. Boom. Okay, that one's only a single segment.
Xenon Station.
For some bizarre reason, they have a lot of these little single segment stations that are, as far as I can tell, completely worthless. So it should go down very quickly. And also, this is a great time to confirm that the station lights turn off at 25%, which is, I'm pretty sure, the case. Right, no, the module lights turn off at 25% remaining. I used to think it was like 10% or something. I don't remember how I calculated that before. But I destroyed one of these, and I think it was 25% where it turned off. Let's just get a second little point of data. That rattlesnake's a bit weird. 4 forward turrets and plasmas, and the other 2 alt turrets are lasers, along with all the medium. Having the rear 2 turrets lasers, I'd probably make them a bit of a beast against fighters. Put a rotation speed mod on those 2. Even just a basic one. Give it just that little extra boost. I don't know if I'd use lasers on the mediums though. I don't know. Lasers aren't bad. I just prefer the look of the flax. Lasers might be more effective though, depending on what races lasers you use. I don't know what differences there are between different races. I have to look around the encyclopedia. Damage mod does give a little bit of rotation speed. For the higher grades of it. I'm willing to bet if you just put basics on. The problem is, well, it's either 25 or 20%. I missed spotting it. It might be 20% where it turns off. Anyway. The problem is it's kind of expensive to get lots of upgrade parts, so if you're going to do a lot of upgrading, then putting basics on.
Awaiting orders.
You can get a large number of basics pretty easily, at least with the mods I have. Vanilla, probably less so. I don't even remember what the grind for the various parts is like in vanilla anymore, except that it sucked. There's a K. So let's send the rest of the group over there to blast that. Okay, could you please not do this? Weirdness. It's making me concerned. Okay.
K.
We'll go take out that K, and then we'll also take out the build storage for that other station. Usually I would put basic upgrades on things that I don't care too much about on an otherwise upgraded ship. So I would put only top tier on like the main guns, the main shields, the possibly the primary turrets. But even then I might just put a basic on them just to give them that little boost. Yeah, turret economy is so easy to set up. And then you can just use Terran shields and everything, and Terran whatever else you happen to want. This bastard's gonna get away, probably. Well, he's not gonna get away because we're gonna follow him through the gate if he does try, but I hope he doesn't go through the gate because that'll complicate things a little bit. If he goes through the gate, then we'll have to deal with him stuck in the lasers and... Ugh. Hey, you. Get back here. No go through gate. Looks like he's trying to turn around and come after us, so that's good. Good for us, bad for him.
Something hit us.
You stupid idiot. You did it again. Yeah, he's probably gonna make it away safely. If he doesn't,
Something hit us.
the thing one is doing the same damn thing. Retards. He probably does have a 1-star pilot. But it still annoys me. Okay, thing 2 is safely away. Thing 1 is probably going to get safely away. And hopefully, they won't do that again. Although they do have some hull damage. Okay, looks like he's from be fine. Assuming they don't do that again. In other words, I need to get over there and supervise. Where the hell are you going? Way out there. That's way farther away than you need to get. And you're probably going to massively overshoot and do something retarded again. Oh well.
Build storage.
Let's go get rid of this build storage real quick along the way. The annoying thing is the Swan Song has never done that. And I don't think the Swan Song has that much better of a crew. Whereas Thing 1 and Thing 2 have done it multiple times now. Oh well. Nope, it's not ready to blow up yet. Could you please? I have places to go and things to do, and you're in my way. Figuratively speaking. It's probably these raiders that are on the way. Is what's holding it up. So I got 950 mats in it? Well, that's a lie. It probably thinks it has 950 mats in it. But it's definitely not supposed to. It'll blow up in a minute or two when it finally decides it doesn't actually have those materials. Right like that. Alrighty. Now let's go meet up with the Three Stooges. Or maybe I should call them the Two Stooges, since the they're doing it again, aren't they? Am I going to have to manually position you two idiots? What even is your pilot competence? Got a 1.5 piloting skill. And how about you? You have 2.5 star, okay. Remove the withdrawal order. And hopefully not being so far away, they won't charge in quite so fast. And hopefully me arriving will also raise their intelligence level a little bit. Although I'm not going to hold my breath. What the hell is wrong with you idiots? Guns look to be in okay shape. Alright, well.
Solar power plant.
Let's keep an eye on these little fools. Okay, look, you're shooting at with your main gun. You can stop moving in now. What the hell?
Rattlesnake.
Okay. Guns are set up properly. Yeah. Both thing and one thing two have their guns set properly. They're just being weird about it. Oh well. I guess it'll get a little bit of needed repair crew training. This is going to be slightly annoying to take out.
Danger.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Alright, how are things going on back in the range? Hull parts is being manufactured now,
Danger.
which means everything else has been finished. That's great. We should probably send a freighter off after Claytronics. If I had to guess. Claytronics are back up to the line. So we probably don't need to. How much money do we have? 7.5 million? I'll be taking that, thank you. We do need almost 1,000 Claytronics. I wish you could set 2 different limits on each of these materials. One for... Basically, I wish you could add more than one sell offer. I could add one sell offer for no restriction and another sell offer for only sell to us with a lower amount. But, oh well. Are you thing 1 or thing 2? You're thing 2. What are you complaining about? You're fine. You're just being shot at by a couple drones. Stop whining. You better not be planning to do something dumb about it.
Damage is getting serious.
Okay, what the problem here is, thing 1 and thing 2 are being shot at all. And they're damaged. So they're going, oh no, we're being shot while damaged. Help.
Turret.
I would like to select the actual ship, please. Fine.
Rattlesnake.
Also, you're way too close to that station. Just saying. But we'll move in beside it. There's no guns on this side that can fire at us. Move in beside it, then we can share some anti-air defense. Okay, so they lost one group of flags. Thing 2's fine. Swan Song's fine. Alright. This should go down pretty quickly. Looks like it still has 2 base modules and one of the dock modules alive besides the one I'm shooting at right now. So 3 base modules and a dock module alive. In other words, most of a full defense station is left alive. There's a pretty chunky little solar power plant. You still have shields, right? Yes.
Danger.
All right. Looks like that module's about to go. Means everybody's going to want to move to get shots on new and squishy modules on the other side. Boom. What do you think you are doing? You ready? Alright, where's the guns that are shooting at it? You better stop shooting at it. Okay, what else is... The big turret's on bottom, so we can't shoot those. It's gonna blow up. There's no saving the stupid bastard. Oh well, we'll just build a new one. Well, there's a tiny hope we can save it, actually. Alright. Which one of the little idiots are you? Thing 2, okay. Remove all orders. Fly and wait over there. When you get over there, head to the shipyard and repair, please. Thank you. Stupid idiot. Look at that tiny sliver of hull it has left. That is the luckiest, stupidest ship in the fleet. Anyway. I think all the upper turrets on here are dead.
Defense drone.
I don't want to select the damn defense drone. Honestly.
Explosion imminent.
What the hell are you doing?
Rattlesnake.
Thing 1, you frickin' retard. The lengths I go to save my stupid ships.
Solar power plant.
Okay. Now, just how almost dead are you? Very. Fly over there. Fly over there. And then go repair. Alright, now, I did notice a capital ship.
K.
Not too far away. Go deal with him next. I'm going to rename them. They're going to be Liability 1 and Liability 2, I swear. Anyway. So I used the mouse for gunnery there for a little bit. Because the mouse has an important property that standard aiming does not. Namely, if you aim with the mouse, your guns will converge on the mouse cursor at whatever target you're pointed at. When you're just firing normally, your guns will just kind of do whatever they feel like doing, which generally is not converging. So if you want to hit a pinpoint spot, using the mouse to do it is sometimes the only way. Which is probably the most minor of the many reasons why I keep a mouse within reach when I play this game, even though I have spent considerable time setting it up so that
Solar power plant.
I don't need it for flight. As it turns out, I don't need it is true except when I do need it. Yeah, if you actually target the element, then they'll converge on whatever your target is. But when you're not targeting the element for any number of reasons, namely that sometimes it's very hard to target the damn thing, then if you just point the mouse at whatever you want to make go away and click, it'll go away. This thing should be basically stripped of any turrets that matter. We've got a few little annoying things right there in the surface.
Defense drone.
I'm going to make use of my big old ship. I'm going to fly in and have a look at these launch bays. Hey look, one of them's open. So those are definitely something to do with launching or retrieving ships. And so the small ones here on the sides are probably for small ships or drones. Okay. Boom. Okay, I see this little shit here on the surface.
Solar power turret.
We could select it,
Solar power plant.
but in that case it's very hard to select a small surface element like that exactly unless you're really close to it, or you click perfectly on it with the mouse like we did there. For example, this shield module right there in front of ourselves.
4.
Yeah, you can't select that for shit. Unless
Solar power plant.
even clicking on it isn't enough to select it. It's still alive, right? Nope, it just looked alive. Get a little closer and it's actually dead. Well, that would explain it. Can we find a different surface element that's still alive? No, it's about ready to blow up. Alright. Kind of a pain to target surface elements as a capital ship, purely because of how far away you are most of the time. This game's got real trouble with its targeting system, honestly. The longer I play, the more annoying it gets.
Drone 1.
Because the command to target what's in front of you doesn't. It targets whatever it feels like that's vaguely in the forward direction. Where what you really want is for it to send a precise beam out, basically, and pick exactly what it hits. Straight off of your cursor or off of the ship's nose, whichever is appropriate to the moment. Basically, it should be at least as precise as clicking on something. If you click on a specific spot on your screen, you get a different target than what you would get if you pressed select. Well, okay. If you click exactly on the nose of your ship, in this case, we've got the solar power plant. Now, if I hit select forward, same thing. Normally, that's not true. Like, okay, let's point at this drone. Boom, we select drone, okay. Point over here, drone. If you click exactly here,
Solar power plant.
station. Clicking exactly in the nose of your ship and pressing select forward should do exactly the same thing in all cases. There's no real excuse for it not, other than it trying to be smart and failing.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, well this thing's dead. Now,
Build storage.
let's wipe out the build storage. I think it was empty the last time I saw it. So hopefully it'll recognize the fact that its attached station is dead and go up in a puff of smoke as soon as I shoot it.
Drone.
Yep.
4.
Beautiful. Okay. Now, this Xenon station is another single module weird station. That one's a new build. We'll send the Swan Song to crush that one quickly. Actually, I should probably go do that myself. Here, Swan Song, you attack this instead. Remove all orders. Attack defensive station. There we go. And I am going to go SWAT this factory before it becomes a problem. Okay. This should be pretty straightforward. If we just shoot it a little bit and then shoot its build storage and then go back and meet up with the Swan Song at the defense platform it's destroying. It's still 15%er, which means unlikely we'll have to put any real effort into this. Build storage is probably either empty or just received a load or two. Looks like thing 2 has been repaired. We should probably summon it back. Looks like its build storage is completely empty, so that's good. I should make this go a little faster.
Array up.
And like that. Select forward. Selects the ship that's on our rear deck. That makes zero sense. There is never a world where you'd want to select the docked ship on your rear deck by hitting select the target in front of you. Whatever they actually call that command again. I think it's select targeted object or something like that, or not targeted, but what is that? What do they call it again? Let me look. Settings, controls, general controls. Go look for targeting. Target object is all they call it. Select the closest object. Is that actually it? Must be. That's not what I want it to do. At all. Like here, they call the same control target object mouse for left click, which that's exactly what I want this to do, except for the ship nose instead of the mouse cursor. It's really annoying. Anyway. Oh, did they pop up another one immediately? Oh no. There's a K. Yeah, screw this. We're not getting over there with this thing in time. Hey, hey, off the bridge, off the bridge, off the bridge. Thankfully, they're doing a lot of missing.
Turret.
Okay. Well, that's one occurrence where we're close enough to something to target its turrets. Alright. Where's the other one?
K.
Of course. I can't target that stupid cheek turret for anything. Doesn't really matter because we're going to be fine anyway. More or less. No, not quite out of range, but... being shot by the other one now. Alright. So we picked off most of the turrets on the other one.
K.
It just has one cheek turret left, I think. Let's go ahead and shoot this one up quick because it's the most threatening one. And we'll leave that one alone. Now, wouldn't it be nice to just be able to put your nose directly over top of an engine or something and hit select target and have it actually select that part of your currently selected target? Fortunately, it doesn't work that way. They'd probably make the game too much fun or something. Well. What makes it really annoying is that I have played multiple other games that do it right, where you actually can precisely target things from a distance with some amount of consistency. Alright, so your one remaining turret is actually being very annoying right now.
K.
Nope, we can't select it, even clicking on it. Okay. We'll just have to aim for that spot and hope it works. Boom, okay.
K.
Congratulations, the worst thing you can now do to me is blow up and create an explosion near me.
K.
Okay, there goes the one. Fighting 2Ks at once wasn't really on my list of things to do with this particular ship today, but... probably the better ship to do it with, because it has stronger shields than the,
Non-defense platform.
what are you gonna call it? The troubleshooter. Okay. Well, all that excitement's over. Let's go grab the troubleshooter. And we should probably go take out that factory next. You proceed with your current orders, please. Thank you. Didn't I just shoot all the trouble already? Pretty much. We're gonna go take care of less severe trouble. Okay. Go get rid of that factory.
Non-factory.
Ah. Hopefully, they get the message and stop trying to build here. Realistically, ha ha ha, fat chance. But it looks like Thing 1 and Thing 2 have repaired themselves. Let's get them both back here. Maybe they'll prove useful this time. Also, we almost flew past, or we did fly past the station by a little bit. So back we fly. Like build storage is right over there if I had to guess. And it looks pretty empty. All right. There we go. Now the turrets open up. Okay. What is attacking the trading station? Oh, an Argon destroyer. The Argon and Split are at war? Okay. Now, build storage. Yeah, it's right over here. And hopefully it recognizes the fact that it should go away immediately. Yes, it did. Good. Alright. Awesome. Now, let's go back over to the swan song. And make sure it doesn't do anything that it shouldn't do.
Xenon factory.
By way of this latest attempt at making a new factory. Anyway, we'll go swat this latest little problem. And hopefully that should be enough to tell them to knock that off. Because usually after you leave a few carcasses around, they'll stop for a little while before they try again. Bonk. Okay. %, 1%, none percent, kaboom. And the build storage is right over there. Boom. It's quite nice to get to them so early before they have a chance to get all weird and buggy.
Xenon defense platform.
Okay. Looks like thing 1 and thing 2 are getting close. Both of you left at the same time. One of you is a whole system ahead of the other. Okay, whatever. We'll worry about those things later. There's Xenon Factory, a new one. Here. Thing 1. Go attack that. It's new and fresh enough that it can't shoot back. I should be using thing 1 and thing 2 for every single safe thing I can have them do in an effort to get them a little bit more crew experience. Alright, well that's annoying. I think we got a little too close.
All damage.
I think we got a lot too close. That's fine. At least we're smart enough to know how to fly out of range. On the other hand, our little buddy here beside us is still getting shot. Okay, thankfully he's figured out how to turn away now. Good. Alright, I don't think we lost any turrets, so that's fine. Repair crew practice. Oh, he's moving because... He wasn't moving because he was too close and getting shot at. No, why would you do that? He's moving because the piece he was shooting at died. That's annoying. Alright, let's get well above this so we can shoot down at it. I like being able to shoot down at things that don't like me. Apparently we did take a little bit of damage on one of the front guns. Okay, no big deal. Make sure wait. Where is all that smoke coming from? Good question. It's not coming from any of our surface components. They're all great. Anyway. Yeah, it must be the hull itself. We'll have to send this thing back for repairs after we're done, but all the surface components are fine, so... It's not like thing 1 and thing 2 where it's actually in any kind of danger. Get off to the side so you're out of my way. Giving a walk some fire onto those top turrets. It would help if the little white indicators weren't a lie. Attacked by drone. Has thing 2 gotten here and done its, well, thing yet? No.
Okay.
There's multiple Ks in system again, though. And we're being shot by a drone, so we can't just go straight to travel drive. Please don't make me use thing 2 against this stupid thing. I'm probably going to have to use thing 2 against this stupid thing. Well, it depends. If they pass each other safely, we're good. Alright, the K wasn't able to stop him. Head over there, why don't you?
K.
This one's probably the bigger threat right now. Thing 1 is approaching to its target. Alright. Yeah. The nearer one is definitely the bigger threat right now.
Awaiting orders.
We'll go wipe it out real quick. Which won't take long at all. Okay, I'd rather not get any closer than I have to right now. Could probably try targeting those engines just to slow her down some. He's gonna blow up before he does any significant damage to our shields.
M.
As I was saying. Alright, where's the other K? He has gone through the Tharkas Cascade, alright. Do I want to go through the Tharkas Cascade after him? Kind of, yes. Yes, let's go. Once we get rid of this M, so we can follow unopposed. We'll have to use the Swan Song for any future case wadding in this system for a bit. If we go take this out. And that is why I like the projectile speed modifications. Okay, thing 1 is completed destroying the station it was ordered to destroy. You can't select the stupid superhighways from the map because that'd be, I don't know, useful or something. I bet you I can select him from the radar though. Well, no, I can't. Okay, so you straight up just cannot select a superhighway from too far away. Wow.
Superhighway, Tharkas Cascade.
Not until you get
15.
close enough to see that silly blue icon. Why?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, thing 2 has also parked. Good deal. I don't know. I wish they'd remove superhighways from the game, honestly. They're not going to, but I wish they would. They are the buggiest version of travel from one sector to another that exists in the game. Accelerators are a little bit annoying because they're shaped weird and sometimes are hard to get into from an off angle. Jump gates are by far the best because they're just a simple circle. Fly through the circle, there you go. Hard to screw that up. But superhighways,
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
they kick you out of travel drive when you go through. Which when you're flying capital ships is just obnoxious. Sometimes if you're going too fast, certain superhighways don't register
Entering Arcus Cascade
that you went through
15.
properly. They just don't work. All right.
Okay.
Let's get him before he leaves. Doesn't look like he's leaving. That he's shooting at somebody.
Danger. Hazardous
Well,
region detected.
I'm guessing that's probably was an Argon ship or something. Rip that sucker. Okay, that's one engine down. If we aim just right, we can probably hit the engine on the other side. Yeah, we can, easily. We'll pull back a little bit. Okay. Poof. There goes his cheek gun on this side. He's still got a damaged engine, but I'm not sure how much speed it's gonna give him. He's not trying to use it, he's just trying to turn. Which immediately does take engine to turn, but still. He's gonna be dead long before he gets to any heading that he actually wants to move along. Alright. And just like that, there's no more Ks in the system.
Danger.
Okay. Looks like we got Xenon Factory here. Thing 2. Go blow the shit out of it. Make yourself useful for once. Alright, thing 1. Surely even you can't screw this up. Go attack that one.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And then we should probably hurry back to make sure they actually don't screw it up. Okay. Wait a little while longer for all the loot to come in. There's actually quite a bit of loot hanging around this area. You know what? Let's take the owl and head back, and we'll send this thing off for repairs.
Danger.
We don't need this ship for what
Hazardous
we're doing.
region detected.
We'll go dock aboard the Swan Song and use that as the flagship for a bit.
Morea.
Out of my seat. Okay. Troubleshooter. Upgrade repair. And by that I mean repair. Okay. The superhighway is over there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Okay. At least this superhighway appears to be mostly reliable as far as detecting when you fly through it. There we go. Except, of course, when you fly through it at any kind of
Arcus
angle.
Cascade 17.
Okay, Tharkus Cascade. That should be fine. What's taking you so long? You're doing fine, I guess.
Sin.
All right. Looks like the swan song is almost halfway done. There's a few drones, not too many.
Defense drone.
We'll clear some of them out real quick.
Awaiting orders.
Danger.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Xenon defense platform.
Yay.
Defense drone.
Why does select nearest enemy not select the defense drone instead of the station? Don't ask me. We're not that close to the station.
Xenon defense platform. Defense drone.
Okay. At the end of the day, about probably 90% of my complaints about this game all come down to AI and targeting.
Xenon defense platform.
Alright, could you not underfly
Ground.
the station at
Xenon
close
defense
range?
platform. Turret.
Something hit us.
Well, no duh, you're doing the same stupid shit thing 1 and thing 2 have been doing.
Something hit us.
Okay, thing 1. What is shooting you? Let's get a little farther away first. Okay. You're also getting shot by station turrets, probably. There's a K right over there. Alright, you know what? Swan Song. Remove orders.
Sin.
Fly over there. Don't do it that way, you idiot. Remove all orders. Fly over there. And I will go meet up with you. We'll go chase down that K before I can get too far away. Damn it, wrong button.
Morea. Docking granted.
Okay. Now it's the right button. And there's the autosave. Come on, autosave, hurry up. Let me out. Okay. To the bridge.
Awaiting orders.
After your little stunt of flying underneath the station to get to the other side of it, we're going to have to send you back for
Junket
repairs as well.
Matrix. Number 79B.
But first, let's go after that K. Of course, you can't select a superhighway from distance.
Advanced satellite.
Alright, it's right over this way somewhere. There it is. Yeah, you just can't select that for some reason. Don't ask me why. Back away from the station, you dumbass. Thing 1 is getting shot by the station because it's too close. The AI mod is specifically supposed to make them not do that. It is not working. I need to figure out what's wrong. Because I didn't have nearly this many problems with ships just flying right up beside the station and getting in trouble with the older version of the AI mod that I used to run with the older version of the game. So maybe there's something screwed up about the two? Don't know, and at this point I don't even... Yeah. Alright, so where's that K gotten off to in the intervening time? Not very far, because he's been hit by a Terran fighter squadron. Well, that's not going to end well for the Terran fighter squadron. Well, I don't know. They do have a send along. Maybe it'll be okay. Either way, there'll be another send there momentarily to help out. They're at least doing a pretty good job of keeping him from getting away. They've got his shields down to about a third, maybe a quarter. So if they keep it up, they might actually be able to destroy it. Alright, are you little idiots still idioting, or are you have resolved to do things properly? Okay, shields are regened. Go ahead and attack it, please. Please don't fly quite so close this time. Wonder if there's settings somewhere where I can tweak it to make them be a little safer.
Danger. Hazardous region. Entering Arcus Cascade. 15.
Well, it looks like they've almost got the thing on the ropes.
Fox. K.
Okay. We probably didn't have to chase it down after all.
I want to go home.
Taking hits.
Of course. You can never do anything right, can you? Go resolve this problem.
Entering Arcus Cascade. 17.
Okay. What is your problem?
Xenon Station. Turret. Shield turret. 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 Shield turret. Turret. Shield generator. Turret.
Alright, let's just get rid of the large graviton turrets, why don't we? No large graviton turrets. No problem. And then you stupid
Turret.
idiots can't kill yourselves.
Turret. 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 Shield
Oh,
turret.
there one is. There should be 4 of these things on this station, if I remember correctly. 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom in these basic positions. And after that, we should be able to leave safely. Okay. Now, Swan Song. I want you to go get
Awaiting
repaired,
orders.
please. Thank you. Alright. That station succeeded in blowing up. We have a defense platform over here to blow up. Do I want to trust Special Idiot number 1 and Special Idiot number 2 with the job of finishing it off? Alright, Troubleshooter has been repaired. Yes, Troubleshooter has been repaired. Get back here. Additionally, Owl, I want you to go dock aboard the Troubleshooter. Hmm. Okay. Capital ship attacking a station will now rotate around the station clockwise 15-degree increments. When they do not have line of sight, active target. Okay, that's nice. I thought there was a thingy in here to make them keep their distance. There used to be, I know that for sure. Maybe it's in here. Okay. Affects behaviors how? That's not very helpful. This one at least gives you some description of what the thing does. It improves the ability for factions to gather ships to defend their space or objectives. Really? Because I certainly can't tell that such a thing is on. uh, yeah, none of these seem to actually be useful. Anyway. I'm not sure whether... Oh, there's a K. And it looks like we headed our direction. Okay, let's go tell it to go away, please. This is not the ideal ship for this, but even without modifications, this class of ship is still pretty good. Certainly good enough to beat a single K. Turrets should be set properly. Looks like they are. Okay. Nose to nose it is, I suppose. Go ahead and put it in full reverse from this position. Just keep the plasmas in range for now. Looks like some of the plasmas on the other one are in range as well.
Turret. Shield turret. Engine. Shield jet turret.
Yeah, get wrecked. See if we can hit the bottom engines, or bottom turrets, I mean, get rid of them. They're the most dangerous ones right now.
Shield generator. Engine.
Well. Boom. Took a little bit of damage, but not much. An engine upgrade would have made it so we didn't take any damage, but we don't have one of those on this. Or not even an engine upgrade, a hull upgrade would have been better even. Alright, well I'm going to go manually position these ships so they can at least shoot at that station. But I don't think I trust them to automatically position themselves. It used to be pretty reliable with the older version of the AI mod. Don't know if it still is, because it certainly seems be having issues in that direction. Like about the only time I ever lost ships with the older version of the iMod is if they overflew a station to get to the other side or something like that, which they apparently still do. Okay. Now it's definitely the rear turret. Let's go grab the other one. Flying one of these completely unmodified versions really drives home just how much faster the troubleshooter turns and flies than stock. The troubleshooter is basically twice as fast as this thing. And it practically whips around compared to one of these. It doesn't have that much more firepower. But man, can it ever maneuver. Okay. Loot's almost aboard. Yeah, fly over there somewhere. Looks like the Terran fleet has arrived. Wouldn't be surprised if they were headed to Matrix 79B, which is a marvelously stupid idea for them, but well, maybe they'll pull it off. Okay. This should be about right. Now, there's the troubleshooter. Yeah, look how much faster this thing turns. It's a whole different ship. Also, it's more than twice as fast. I said it was almost twice as fast. That's not true. It's more than twice as fast. They're quite a bit more than twice as fast, because they're like 160 something, I think, max speed. Alrighty. I think it's just those two pieces left alive. Kinda looks like it. Looks like they've tried to repair one of the fire modules, but we'll go put a stop to that real quick. Okay.
Xenon defense platform.
We should be well within range of this Hulk. Alright, how is it that the first shots you fired missed completely? Because not far enough range. And the second set were... Okay, whatever. Just go ahead and blow you up quick. That'll solve a bunch of problems. It looks like the Terrans are here to help. Okay, cool. Speaking of Terran's here to help. Swan Song, are you done repairing yet? No? Okay, well when you are done repairing, why don't you come out here and meet us? We'll probably be done blowing this up by then. Alright. Boom. And 19%. Lights have gone off in this module. What are you? Oh, you're shooting at that stupid Terran. The AI is not only dumb for your own ship, it's also not very smart for the AI controlled ships either. Because that fighter had no business closing in on the station like that. Quite the opposite. It had quite a few reasons not to close in on a station like this. And while I sometimes fly my fighters past stations and let them blaze away at me with their guns, I usually don't do it in the way that the AI does it. Namely, I don't fly straight at it and just hold still all the way in until they shoot me. The AI fighters basically show up and are like, shoot me now! Please! I don't have the brains God gave a baby duck. Anyway. Which, in case you wondered, the amount of brains that a baby duck received is not very many. I think I would probably best describe most poultry's brain capacity as negligible. Or maybe largely non-existent. Anyway, this station's going to blow soon. Matter of fact, I believe it probably just has. And there's debris all over the place from Terran fighters doing the dumb. So don't mind me, I'll just swoop down and pick all that up. I wouldn't be surprised if that build storage went down pretty quickly. Yep, there it goes. Okay, cool. I think that is the last known, at least, vestige of xenon in the system. It does indeed look like it is neutral. Arcus Cascade is now a sea of white. There are some Xenon fighters still buzzing around. Oh, they're making a try for it over here. I have to go over there and tell them to knock it off.
Xenon defense platform.
And I should probably go ahead and build a defense platform at that gate, just to hold them back. And we can forget about the Xenon in this sector forever. Because we either need to build a defense platform here, or we need to go take out everything in Matrix 79B. And probably Savage Spur 1 as well. And I don't know if that's worth doing. Then again, maybe the Terrans will take out this little bit for us. In any case, let's go ahead and save the game, because it is 10:43. Anyway. Tomorrow, I do believe, probably be some crab champions. Good old traditional Monday crab. And then on Tuesday, see, tomorrow is Monday, right? Yes, it is. On Tuesday, I will likely have some things to do on the Ultimate Iron Man in RuneScape. Because I'm real close to the end of a couple little grinds. Little. And there will be opportunity for other things for a bit. Before I have to go do Mage Training Arena until I get thoroughly sick of it. Actually, the Mage Training Arena grind shouldn't be too bad, because I've already done exactly the same grind on my main. And it's not that long. Also, they made Mage Training Arena a bit easier since I've done it, so it'll just be mildly tedious instead of excessively tedious like the agility grind was. But anyway. Also, before I forget, I need to save this station plan. So I don't come back and have it not match the actual state of the station. Anyway. So yeah. We'll probably do some more RuneScape next week. Assuming I actually do get those grinds done. And I'd really like to get some door kickers in there, but we'll see if that happens or not. I don't think there's anything happening with AF next week, or at least he hasn't said anything. I guess we'll wait until he says something, and if he does say something, then maybe we'll do something with AF. But anyway. And of course, for at least a couple more weeks yet, there will be more X4 next Sunday. For tonight, though, let's see. Is there anybody streaming anything tonight? Not really. Looks like Abby's streaming Baldur's Gate 3, but ugh, I don't want to watch that. I'm kind of with Treebeard on that topic. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think we're ready anybody tonight. Hopefully I see you all back here tomorrow for the Crab Champions. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.